Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Jazzwares AEW Ringside exclusive Better Than You Bebe action figure 2-pack. This, of course, comes with the Better Than You Bebe tag team of Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, and Adam Cole. This was the big tag team of the summer, I guess you could say back in 2023. I remember I was like super hyped for this tag team, and Max was champion at the time. Adam Cole was on fire, and this was just a really, really cool story arc, I guess you could say. It's been quite a while. This released in 2025, so I guess a little bit delayed, but better late than never. I was just looking to upgrade my current Adam Cole and MJF figures, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. And now that Max is champion again, I wanted to have the Triple B in the collection, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But without further ado, let's take a look at these figures. And actually, there is a bit of an ado, or a bit of a further, I guess you could say. I have no idea. I did grab a comic at Ravenswood yesterday, just a Weird Western Tales number 404. So we have that. You guys know me, big Western, big Jonah Hex fan, so we have that. All right, quick look at the box here. You can see on the front, I did put the plastic back in upside down. I do apologize, but Adam Cole, MJF, Better Than You, baby. And then there's an awesome graphic here on the back of Adam Cole and MJF back in their prime. And they're facing who? Who's that? Sammy, I think it's Sammy Guevara and David Garcia, or Daniel Garcia at what? Blood and Guts? Interesting. But yeah, this was, I know that I watched this episode. I totally did. I was all over the summer of Better Than You, baby. I loved it. So, all right, before we get into the figures, really quick, I just want to show you that I do have my other MJF and Adam Cole here, so we're going to compare those. But let's start off with Adam Cole. So, the first thing that I can really point out here is going to be differences in the skin tone. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming when he was with Max, he was a bit more tan, but this is a fully straight-on tan Adam Cole. He is far more pale now. I mean, I'm sure if you guys have seen him on TV lately, he's a little more pale, but that'll be a nice upgrade. And I don't know, the tan kind of just makes the paint apps fit or pop a little bit better, and it goes with the gear, so there you go. Nice little comparison there. And just to get it out of the way, we do have the comparison with Max here. The biggest difference, aside from that kind of a little bit more of a tan, is that the previous release, I think this was an unmatched series. I could be wrong. Could be unrivaled. But I think it was unmatched. His hair and beard are a little bit darker than this one, so I honestly might do a head swap on these two. We'll see how it goes with the skin tone, but might have to do a head swap on them. All right, so going back to Adam, the accessories that he comes with are going to be those extra kind of, entrance hands where he throws the little things up, boom or whatever it is. But we have that. And then his other accessory is going to be the Better Than You Bebe jacket. A very interesting one. So similar to like the Orange Cassidy gimmick, there's actually like a little tank top t-shirt thing inside here. And I guess you could take that out if you really wanted to, but you probably shouldn't. You can probably cover it up, whatever. But that'll kind of just make it look like a jacket and a t-shirt on the figure. And hopefully there's no staining with this. It is a white jacket, so I doubt it. But still, in the logo on the t-shirt there is Better Than You Bebe. There are differences in the jacket. Actually, I think this is MJF's. I do apologize. This is MJF's jacket. So I'll throw that there, but you can see Better Than You Bebe. And the Bebe is a little more highlighted on here, and the trim is that Bebe as opposed to the Better Than You. Any of the Adam Cole Bebe right there on the back. This jacket is really, really cool. I really love how they did this with the gold and everything there. So I'll highlight this one. I'll show the other one off in a little bit, though. So we have that, and then the Adam Cole figure itself. Basic black boots down here at the bottom. Nothing too crazy going on there. Let's see if it'll focus. Knee pads, though, all gold with the AC and the Bebe on the left and the right. Aside from the gold, there's a white, black, and yellow color scheme. On the trunks here, predominantly white with kind of that gold, like lightning bolt almost, and the AC logo on there, and the Bebe on the back. That is so clean. That looks so nice on there. That's incredible. On his left hand, he has a elbow pad. He has black wrist tape on either arm. Some tattoo work on his right forearm, which is the same as on the other one here. So you can see that. Very different, interesting. But again, the tan kind of makes that pop a little bit. There's a look at the back, not a whole lot going on. And that same kind of smirking head sculpt there. With what looks like a little bit lighter of a tone in the hair. A little bit lighter brown. And a little bit more kind of like stippling and shade with the beard, which looks nice. So definitely an upgrade. 100% an upgrade. All right, the next one we have here is going to be Max. Let's go over his jacket first and just get it out of the way. Like I said, it's Bebe on Adam's jacket, and then Better Than You on Max's with the MJF logo there, and the MJF line on the back. That's, of course, the tattoo that he has. Better Than You, Better Than You. And then there's the shirt there. Awesome. Love it. Great jackets. And those are going to look great on the figures. I'm going to have to put one on before the video ends. The accessories that come with Max. Oh, yo! Wait a minute. Okay, I guess he did have it. So he does have the Dynamite diamond ring on his other figure. I guess I just never really noticed that. But he does come with another, which looks like a little bit more detailed. Definitely different color. The other one was silver. This one is like gold or bronze. But he does have that Dynamite diamond ring, which is awesome. That is such a nice detail on there. And then, of course, the Triple B, that is, of course, just the big, what is it, Burberry belt. It just means that the strap is like a Burberry strap. All they're really doing is they're changing the strap from the color black to the color brown. That's really all this is. No side plates or anything, but I guess I have the Triple B in the collection. And I do apologize. I have the Triple B in the collection. It's actually from the Amazon exclusive 4-pack, the Champions 4-pack or whatever, but I have that sealed in box, so never really opened it. But there you go, a review of the figures. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else. I don't know if you wanted to compare the title belts here. You can see the black versus the brown. Not that much of a difference. What is this, Smojos? Oh, yeah, I got Smojos on there. But yeah, let's throw... Oh, he came with a microphone, too, on the other... Oh, we didn't even review Max. What am I talking about here? All right, so black kind of wrestling boots, combat boots down here at the bottom. I don't know what that was on there. Kind of like white socks that are going up to the knee. And then white knee pads as well. Nothing really going on there. On the trunks, though, you have those gold kind of MJF lions there. Of course, it's the tattoo that's on his right bicep. Both arms have the white wrist tape and the white hand tape. Yeah, I did say that correctly. AEW mic, which is kind of strapped in there. I usually just kind of keep those in there. Tattoo work on the left side of the rib cage. Or left side, right? Yeah, okay. And then finally the head sculpt again. I know I showed it earlier, but here's a better view. I feel like this eye, the paint apps on that eye, not great. But there you go. Awesome. A great figure overall. And then I think there are some differences. I will say the one difference I noticed is that those white socks continue up here and they don't over there. So I don't know if that's an error or something. I doubt it though. But still really cool. And then I'll kind of mix and match. And it's, yeah, I think that's really it. He's got some more wrist tape on this hand than that one, but that's really most of the differences there. And like I said, I'll swap it around and do whatever, but yeah. So there you go, folks. Oh, let's do Adam because MJF has the mic in his hand. Let's see what these jackets look like on the figures. I'm going to pop off the head and the hands. We'll open that up. Yeah, this shouldn't stain. I don't see a reason why this would stain in any way. It's clear in there. Well, the colors are light, I should say, not clear. But I can throw that on there, move his arms down. This might be a little tricky getting that shirt on. Just for a kind of a cursory view, I'll just do that as of right now. But honestly, overall, and just like a cursory, hold on, I got to leverage this against my torso. Boom, there we go. Of course, and then that breaks out. It's like every time, it's like a Hydra. You fix one problem and two more take its place. Let's get the hands in here, I guess. We'll do these ones. Why not? Why not? I'm going to probably want to have these on for the thumbnail anyways. Boom. And boom. Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool looking. Again, maybe not the kind of a rushed fit on there, but still that just looks so sweet. I love that. Definitely worth the pickup. I actually got this on Amazon via Ringside Collectibles for about $35 if you guys were curious. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, folks. As always, I should say this is a review of the AEW Better Than You Baby Ringside exclusive 2-pack. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.